Hey guys, how we doing today? We're back with the daily action plan. And today is probably not the most popular, but the most important. It's all about mindset. And I got a little story for you here about that. And because, I've been in business for over 30 years. But when I got into this internet marketing, it was like really a totally different type of business for me. So, as a kid, I had a lot of back problems. And one year in my 30s, I had a really serious problem. It lasted about 3 weeks. Now, throughout my life, I would have these little spats, and maybe 1 or 2 days, and I'd be up and around. So this particular time, I really didn't think that I was going to be able to walk again. Because I was down on the floor. I couldn't get up off that floor for like 3 weeks. So, make this short, I joined a business with a guy, and he was into this mindset stuff. And he told us, the mindset was about 80% of marketing. What you write, and how you write it is basically, if you have your mindset right, you're going to give a lot better content than if you're negative. Like, basically I was. Back in my 30s, I was worried. I ended up getting a bunch of anxiety from this, and it lasted for 20 years until he gave us his first book. And I read this book and decided and understood that I was actually doing this to myself. Once I did that, it took me about, I'd say 6 months, or maybe, I think it was 4 months. And after the 4 months, I was probably 99% cured. Because, heck, I couldn't even leave the house without getting knots in my stomach, and it just was not fun living, I'm telling you. I lost a lot of years of my life because I didn't want to do anything because I didn't want to leave the house. So, to make this shorter, I ended up going to Hawaii after that, and my wife, she kept on saying, "Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? This 12-hour flight?" I says, "I'm going." I had already been through the 4 months, and when I got there, I did really good. I had a little spat, but I worked it out, through what the book helped me, and hey, I'm still that 99%. I can't say it is totally fixed, because every once in a while I think back on that day, and that's the bad thing to do. Thinking back on a problem like that, or maybe you're having problems with your business. Maybe yesterday you had a campaign that didn't go well. Don't worry about that. That was yesterday. Worry about today. So what this is all about is the mindset. And if you have a good mindset, you're positive about what you're doing, you're going to do better videos, I guarantee you, and your content's going to be better, and people are going to actually see that. So that is one thing that I do. I read for 30 minutes, and I listen for 30 minutes. Now, with the listening part, I can help you out where it's just going to be part of your day. It's really not going to be like, oh, I got to go spend 30 minutes. No, you can do this when you're in your car. You can do this at work if you're working right now. You can actually, a lot of companies will let you wear headphones and stuff, and so you can listen to music and stuff. Listen to this. Set yourself up. Get yourself maybe an MP3, and set yourself up some stuff, personal development stuff that you can listen to. You can also do this with trainings. See, I live on a farm here, and when I go out and take care of the cows, right now it's winter time, so I live in Florida, so it's not really, cold, but they still waste a lot of hay, and I try to go out there a couple times a day and, go around the hay thing and put the good stuff back in, so I get my money's worth, So from there, I listen, I listen while I'm out there. I have to feed them, and there's work I have to do with the cow, so I listen while I do that. Exercising. I exercise every day because as a marketer, especially when you're in the grind stage, you're at your computer a lot. So, you want to exercise and especially if you're full-time, you want to go out there, walk. I have a machine here because it gets really hot here in the summertime. And I don't want to be out there in the middle of the day in 90-degree weather walking. So I bought myself a machine and I have a weight bench. So I do little weight lifting and stuff. And I'm going to talk to you about that tomorrow. But anyway, those are times that you can listen to stuff without really spending your time. Reading is a whole other thing. You just basically got to spend 30 minutes a day and read. And it will really help you. Stay away from the news. That's all negative stuff. I'll give you a tidbit that, Les Brown, he's one of the people I listen to. He says a negative stroke is 16 times more powerful than a positive stroke. So think about that. If you're doing something negative out there, it's going to take you a lot longer time to actually get that to cancel out. So with that, 80% of marketing is about mindset. So with that, check out the blog today. I put the link below. I put some books up there, some stuff you can listen to. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys.